Hello, welcome to Ephemera Files by Tommy, and I am working on a project with Cara Brandon that is Jump Into June, and I will link her video that explains all of the instructions for it. For this particular week, we're supposed to make 10 pockets, just blank pockets. And I am going to do that with all book pages, I think, because I forget to use my book pages. And I have a bunch of book pages. Here's just a small sample. And so I'm going to use those and get a few of them used anyway in this project. So for my first one, I was going to make a kimono page, which is a variation on what I think is called a tuxedo page. I'm not sure. And I have already glued together my two pages on this one. And then I remembered, oh, I should make a video. So it's pretty simple. You just need two complete pages, left and right, that you've taken out of a book. And you're just going to put this one on top of this one. You're going to glue those two together so that they close like this. And this one is glued so you can see that it closes over itself just like that. And then there's the back. I just happened to have a bunch of blank pages on the top of my stack, and I thought that worked really well. So the next part is all folding. And the first fold is going to be, you know what, it can be left or right. It depends on which way you want your flaps to go. And so this gets folded down and creased. And then this side gets folded down and creased. And if I stopped here, this would be the tuxedo pocket. I do believe that's what it's called. But I take it a step further and I fold down one more time down the side that's on the front, right along that edge. And you might have to refold this one so it doesn't come sneaking out the side. You probably want it to be not quite straight up and down, just a little bit on the inside, just because the page adds its own bulk and it will squeeze that out of there. This one you do want to align with the edge of the page, just like that. So see, here is your first fold, and it's not quite lined up. And here's your second fold, and if you watch, it's lined up now because I accommodated the bulk of the fold. Now you will have this triangle down here that sticks up. So what I do with that is I fold it behind and I tuck it in just like that. And I think I did that wrong. That's a different fold, okay? So let's see what I did. I have my, not my original, but another one that I made. Okay, I see what I did. I need to just start this all over again. So, yep. I need to start this particular pocket. I think I'm going to keep this as a pocket because I like it. And so I'm just going to fold that in behind there. And that'll be one of my blank pockets. I figured out what I did differently to make the kimono. This, like I said, I'm going to keep. But in order to make the kimono pocket, instead of just one page on this side, you need two pages on this side. So you're going to have 3 layers that are going to be all glued together here in the middle. One side will have 1 page, and this side will have 2 pages. So you'll have 1 page, 2 page, 3 page. So I think that means, can I go ahead and use this page? I can, but I kind of like the blank on the back of that because it gives extra writing space. So I'll save that for another one. And let's do this. I don't like the words on that one. Always read your words when you're using book pages because you may not like what the book says. So I am going to go ahead and glue this one in here so that I will have my 3 layers on the back. This is an old book, and all of the pages were not cut exactly the same depth. So now, this one is going to fold over like this. This one is going to fold over like this. And then this one is going to fold in. And then fold over, and then fold down. So that you have what looks like a paper airplane here. And then you'll do the same thing with the little flip here. And on this one, I glue this little triangle flap down here because then it makes a pocket for that to go into. Am I making sense? I will link a video on how I make this. I was trying to do it really quick, but I have a video that goes a little bit more clearly on the directions. Okay, so I'm going to glue that down, and then this flap gets glued down as well. Just like that. Oh my goodness. Nope, not just like that. This needs to be tucked in behind the next page. This one. Because then it makes a pocket. Just watch the other video because this one is all discombobulated and I probably won't even show it. So there we go. Yep. With this next pocket, I want to end up with something like this, which has a pocket on the inside for whatever you put in there, and a pocket here and a pocket here. And this is created by tearing corners of your paper. And you'll need 2 of these sheets once again. And we'll use this one that I accidentally glued on the wrong place earlier, because I'll just re-glue it again. And again, we are going to start out with our papers like this. Not again. Yes, again. And we're just going to glue these 2 center pages together. Get these lined up. Just like that. And I did that wrong again. Oh, nope, I did it right. All right, so now we need to glue one of our pages, it doesn't matter which one, over to make this top pocket. And I'm going to do this side. I'm going to get my glue out here. And I am just going to run glue right along here. And I'll close up that page. And now I have a pocket right up here. Now for this side, I need to tear off. And so being very careful up here at the corner, you're just going to tear off a triangle, somewhat of a triangle. Just like that. And then, now your words are going to be upside down or sideways, but that's okay because we'll be decorating over it later. And I should probably ink these edges. Just so I can see where they are. So I'm going to pull this piece over here. And this is really light. It's just tea dye Distress Oxide. But it'll be just enough to kind of show, hey, there's something a little different right there. I'll do the same on this. And even if it gets totally covered up when I go to decorate it, it will help me to find the edges while I'm decorating it. And I don't have to do any of the outside edges because they are already aged just by being old. And so I'm going to put another bead of glue on this side so that I have my overlapping pockets. You could put it on the other side and have two semi-parallel pockets as well. And I may do that with another set of pages. Just align that with that corner. And there you go. You've got a 1, 2, 3 pocket. All right, so this pocket is mostly just folding. I'm going to take this double page and I'm going to fold it up to about 1 inch from the top. And then I'm going to take it and fold it back about half an inch from the bottom. If you want to make sure that you can see your numbers or whatever, that's fine. Go ahead and just fold it at the depths that you want your pocket to be, because this is going to be another multiple pocket page. And you may have to finagle with your page to get your edges to meet after you do that when you fold it this way to close. And like I said, I have an old book that I'm working with. The pages aren't exactly square cut. All right, so your page will look like this. When you unfold it completely, you'll have this fold here that is the natural fold, this fold, which came up to about 1 inch away, and then this fold that flayed down. And I may make another one with it a little bit deeper just to see what it looks like. And now, to create the pockets, we just have to glue these two edges together and these two short edges down. And again, work to get that as aligned as you can. Depending on the age of your book, you may have to struggle with it, or you may choose not to struggle with it. And then we're going to put just a little bit of glue here. And a little bit of glue here. I forgot to mention this side. And then we'll do the same on the other side. You could also glue these two sides together and have the pocket open this way and then have pockets going in either way on that. And I may do that as well. Matter of fact, I think I will. Whoops, after I hit my light. Let's see. Yep. So we'll just fold up, and I'm going to go a little closer on this one this time. And then we'll fold back down. just like that. And we'll glue these two flaps down here, just on the side. Just like this. And then we'll glue these two flaps. Just like this. And then we'll turn it over and we will glue up the two sides. And since this set of book pages looks a little weak right there, with this particular pocket, I'm going to go ahead and put some glue down here at the bottom as well. And then we'll just fold that one up. And we have another pocket. This one opens at the top, right here. Then you have a pocket, and a pocket, and a pocket, and a pocket. I like that one too. All right, so let's make a tuxedo pocket. And for this one, we just glue these two back pages together. Again, we're using a double set. Thus far, all of them we've used have been a double set of pages. You could also use this with one page. Just get your ratios pretty close to this. This one measures almost 14 by almost 7. So I would say that if you had a 12 by 5, that would probably work with these same dimensions. And so we've got that glued together. We're going to take our first page and fold it over, and we're probably going to have to, once again, check to make sure that this page will fold over evenly. Fold this page down, and this is not my own making. Someone else has made it, and I think, like I said, it's called a tuxedo pocket. And that's it. And I think you can glue this one down. You can glue both of them down if you want to, and make a pocket and a pocket, and then have a pocket here. So I think that I'm just going to glue this one down to have the one pocket. This one will fold over, and I'll use a paper clip closure or something for it. And down here, you would just glue down under the fold and then across here. And once again, I am going to go up this where the spine was, the seam, the binding, just to give it a little extra strength, because these old books. And then this one will just fold over like that. And there's the tuxedo pocket. For the tuxedo pocket, you're going to make a sandwich of your pages. You need 3 of the double spread pages. And so we're going to glue this one to this one. Hey Google, set a timer for 10:15. Sure, 10:15 a.m. It's for 15 minutes and 31 seconds. Starting now. Okay, and we'll close this one over, lining it up as best we can. You do want it to be fairly straight, because you'll be doing some folds that are going to depend on straight edges, but it doesn't have to be perfectly straight, just really close. And then we're going to glue this page to here, this page to here. Seems like it would be a really thick pocket, but it actually is not, unless you're using thick papers. Book pages tend to not be thick pages. At least the older books don't. Okay, we're going to line that one up as close to this edge as we can. still allowing that edge to come over. Yes, just like that. And see, this page is shorter than the other one. So we've got this base here, one page here, and 2 pages here. So you got 3, 2, and 1. Now, the next step is to take this page, the inside page over here, and fold it down just like the tuxedo page was folded down. Just like that. And you're going to do the same on this side. The one that you fold down first needs to be the side that has 2 pages. This third page, you're going to fold down like this. So it will mirror this one here. Just like that. Then you're going to fold it over and you're going to fold it down, aligning this edge with this. I would come in just a little bit so that you don't have a really weak point up here, because your page would be more likely to tear if you do that. And you're going to take this little piece that's hanging down and fold it under and give it a crease. Now you're going to open that back up because you're going to fold this triangle down. So let's just go ahead and get that glued down without tearing the page, preferably. And then you're going to put glue on this little triangle here. And you are going to come to the inside page. You've got 2 pages on this side. Come to the inside page, fold that down, and then bring your triangle around the bottom. And that's going to keep that page glued together, so you've made a pocket right there. And now we're going to come to the inside of this page, excuse me, and we're going to glue this down as well. And you may have to make adjustments as you glue and as you crease and as you fold. And then this flap here will tuck right in behind that fold, creating your kimono pocket. You have a pocket back here. This can be a pocket. This can be a pocket. This can also be writing space if you put some plainer paper in there that's able to be written on. This can be written on and then tucked in behind for some secret writing. Let's see. And then that can have writing paper put on it, writable paper. And this creates a little tuck here and a tuck here if you wish. I don't know if I'm going to leave that. I may glue that closed just because of the age of the, I think I will. Just because of the age of the book, I don't think I want too many things going on with this particular pocket. It's already been folded and folded and folded a lot. So we'll just go ahead and fold that one down, but you don't have to. And then you've got the entire back as well that you can decorate. So there is the kimono pocket. Now we'll make a couple of simpler pockets. And you do not have to have the whole double page for this one. Let's see, let's find one that I've already got. Actually, I think this whole setup is double. So I'll just go ahead and take this. Simple, simple pocket. Just like this. And glue up the sides. And there you go. There's your pocket right there. Now another take on that one. Let's take some of these extras off of this page. I don't know, I may leave it. I've got 2 pages here. So let's take that apart because that one's not going to open correctly for my other pockets that require double pages. And we're going to stack these just like this. You're going to come down about 1 inch. And you're going to come up about 1 inch with that bottom. And I think I would actually start out with the back one upside down. Because then, when you come to the bottom one, if you've got your pages aligned and it works out well, let me just get my fold there correct, you can come up on this fold and your numbers may be upside down, but your words are right side up. And you come away with 3 pockets, or 4 depending on how you glue this to your page. So we'll go through and glue those edges. And there you go. You got a triple pocket or a quadruple pocket from book pages. All right, so for this one, again, you're going to need 2 more pages, and we're going to line them up just like this in the center of this page. And the first thing we're going to do is, let's see, let's make sure, let's measure and get them exactly as we can. So there's that one, and there's that one. And while they're lined up like this, I'm going to fling my glue needle or pin. Let's go ahead and just put glue right there. Carefully open that back up so that it stays. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And glue that so it stays. Now we're going to fold these 2 sides in, just right along the edge of the paper. And again, my paper's not square, so I'm having to finagle. And let's go ahead and just glue these down. This one I'm making up as I go along. We'll see what happens. And we'll open, or not open, we'll fold this, fold it closed, I guess. And apparently I did not have that anywhere near centered in some direction, but that's okay. All right. And now we will glue these 2 sides together. This will make a large pocket. With a smaller pocket on each side. So we have a pocket here and a pocket here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and try it. Put glue too far on that side. I'm going to try a second one just like this, and I'm going to make these pockets as well. So I'm going to have to think. We've got this, and we've got, oh, I had it the other way, this and this. So I need to glue this and this, and let's see if I do better on getting halfway point. I need my Tim Holtz ruler. This ruler I got like 3 days ago, and I love it because I can find centers on things because of that 0 right there. So I can find the center on this side by going until I get 3 3/8 on each side. So now I know that's the center. And I'll get that lined up there. And then put this on here. And 3 3/8 right there. All right, so now I'm going to glue this way like I did last time, and this way. I'm trying to figure this out as I go. So you may be yelling at me, no, you want glue in somewhere else. But you know what? I can't hear you. I wish I could sometimes. But I think that's right. I think that's right. And so now I'm going to fold these 2 sides down and glue them down. I still don't think I got centered on it. It's okay. It's okay. All right, now we're going to fold it in half again and see how far off I am. Even with the ruler, I don't know how I do it. Oh, but it's closer, I think, than the other one was. Maybe, maybe not. All right, and so now we are going to glue the large pocket together. And now we have the large pocket and a small pocket and a small pocket and a small pocket and a small pocket. And you could even do this with the 1 large pocket and then the medium-sized pocket and then 2 small pockets if you want. Let me do that real quick. And I'm not even going to measure this one. I'm just going to eyeball it. We'll see what happens now. Okay. And then this side, we will just glue here and here. Not sure why I glued up the sides on that one. I don't think I did that on the other ones. I know I didn't do it on the other ones because I didn't have to, because I knew this was going over. So now I'm going to glue all of these sides. And if you wanted to, you could fold this down to the inside. It might make the, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do that. It will make the opening to your middle pocket a little stronger, probably. So we'll just fold that one down too. Do the same thing over here. Makes it a little bit shorter, but it might have less risk of tearing from putting things in and out of the pocket. And so now we'll add a little bit more glue again here. We'll close it up. And yeah, I'm way off on that one. I didn't even fold it in half on that last part correctly. Okay, but it still is a pocket. Here's a pocket, large pocket. Here's a pocket on the inside, and then here are the 2 small pockets. So I've got 1 large one, 1 medium one, and then 2 smaller ones. I think that makes 10 pockets. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, is this one that opens at the end? Yep. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That makes 10 pockets. What did I do with this one? This one opens. Oh, this is the kimono that the flap opens, and this is the one, ooh, that I meant to close shut, glue shut. So I'll do that real quick, and I've got 10 different pockets. Now, some are very similar, and that's okay. But now I have 10 different pockets. So I am ready for the first week of Jump Into June with Cara Brandon. Thank you for joining me today. And as always, be kind. Bye.